Hey everyone, we got the latest banner, the Sellers banner. I'd love to pull on it, but I only have 22k lapis on my main Google account, so that is just half of what we need for the pity. So obviously I cannot pull for Sellers, which really feels bad. I would love to pull for her, but alas. We do have a few free pulls though. So I'm gonna do them first of all. Let's do the free weekly 10+1. We're getting a guaranteed ticket at least, so that's cool. Let's see what we get. I'm still hoping to get Sellers off banner or Sky off banner somehow. That'd be great. But doesn't look like it. That looks like a total dot, so yeah. Nothing too useful here. Oh well, no sellers for me today, I guess. Yep. Alright. Let's check out. We got the Dark Vision rewards today, so might as well also use all the tickets I have. The 10+1 Neo Vision tickets are always pretty good, honestly. But this one's very bad. So my unlucky streak continues, it would seem. That's great news. Good that I didn't pull on Sky. Would have ended badly too, probably, or most likely. So let's do these NVEX tickets, not getting anything worth from them. At least the rainbow, I guess. Sarah. That's EX+1 Sarah. Totally necessary. Super good, etc, etc. Isn't that Carlet? Yeah, it's dual. No, Mill. Well, I could get another dual cast then. More of those are always appreciated. And let's get 5 useless rainbows. Unless it's Irvine or Regina or Furion. Useless, 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 useless. Ah, okay. At least one Regina. So 4 out of 5 are useless, 1 is okay. Great pulls, I would say. So, sellers. Sky banner still up though. Should I use my tickets on Sky or sellers? Nah, I'm just too much of a sellers fan. Let's check out her awesome LB. Nice. Really cool. Love it. So 70% blue tickets. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Let's go again. Blue, as expected. Oh. It stays yellow. And the last one of these useless tickets. It's an insult that these are still in. Oh, rainbow. Who would have thought? Squall. Don't need. Oh well, so much for my pulls for this week. Everything's exhausted. So let's move on to the Chronicle Battle. This is what we're here for. Whoever thought going down all the way here with the Chronicle Battles should get fired, but oh well. So I believe it's still 10 stages, although the first one is already difficulty 100. Party of 1 more, etc, etc. Still aquatic, still fire, earth, weak, grants mirage to itself, yada yada. I should probably change this to Final Fantasy 6 then. Over here. Oh, Shadow Assassin is a bonus unit. Not gonna use this. This might as well be my budget team, so we're gonna do through all of this with the cheaper team. Arif has a lot of good gear, probably, most likely, but we are not gonna need any real damage for this, so let's just tag chain this out with Tifa as long as we can. Not Tifa, Arif, sorry. Already confused myself with these names. And if you're looking for a true budget build that does not use a properly, or it's not even properly geared, but that's not using Arif. So Arif's gear in Brave Shift, I just want to briefly show it. It uses a few STMRs VV and original Neo Vision Arif's STMR, Sir Radiance. One could argue that this is not a budget build anymore. If that's your opinion, great, keep it to yourself. I will do a cheaper build later. So let's do this, that, and done. Barnes LV takes ages. But so far, so easy. The boss being weak to fire makes this rather easy too. Alright. Keep on going. I'm out of energy almost again. Come on. So let's do this first. Wait until the icons appear and send in Arif. So very exciting so far, right? And that's what we're going to do for the remainder of the stages. Menu is taking longer than the actual fight. I like it. So the things that we're getting, the wrists, I believe, there's also a chest piece, if I'm not totally mistaken. They aren't that good, but for newer players, yeah, ninja gear, they are okay for newer players, I would say. I'll part without a companion then, I don't mind. It's pretty much an hour after reset, people haven't adjusted their friend units yet. I didn't myself, so can't blame them. And let's go. So far, so good. And what I really like about Arif's limit burst, it's tag chain, don't need macros or anything. Just send it in and you're good to go. Best limit burst. So still 3 turns, etc. Oh, EX plus 3. Terra in Brave Shift, nice. Not gonna need her though. Let's do this. And send an Arif. And done. It is getting closer though. I think we're gonna have to go to turn 2 or do something with Tifa along the way at some point. Or maybe, I don't know, does Luna Freya have aquatic, magic and physical killer, or is it just physical killer? We are going to find out in a minute, once we fight through all of these menus. Alright, let me just refresh some energy. The part without a companion then, don't mind. So Luna Freya. Oh, it's both, cool. So let's use Trident of the Oracle. Send in the break, send in Aerith, and we're good. It's also 1000 Lapis, I just realized. That's good, that's good, I like it. More Lapis for whatever I'm gonna pull next, probably a single copy of Yuna, Final Fantasy X New Vision. Premium unit, obviously, because nobody likes premium units. Oh, Edgar is a bonus unit too, huh? Nice. Okay, so let's do this, let's do that. And send in our tag chainer. I like that her chain broke because of that. But who cares? Okay, so we're still doing this. No companion, don't need one. Let's repeat. Let's wait for Van to finish. Alright, sent in Aerith. Oh, she does not clear it on her own anymore. Alright, I see where this is going, so we're gonna need 2 turns now. Whatever I just pressed. Or, well, you know, Tifa still does it. And she's not even that strong. So. Was it stage 8 or 9? I don't know. 8, okay. At least we don't have these medals. No, that's good to know. So level 9. 3 turns, no companion. Don't need one. Stupid reload bug. Oh, let's just do this, that, this. Send in Tifa 2 and send in Aerith. Let's go. Oh, this one's a lot tankier then. But the boss isn't. So let's misclick. Let's LB with Tifa. Let's add fire element and let's tag chain. Alright. And cap. And I forgot it again that this boss has Mirage. I'm curious to see how many times I'm going to forget about this fact. Alright, and stage number 10. Final one. 3 turns again. We even have a Tifa friend this time around. Cool. So let's brave shift that Tifa. Trans stuff. Luna does her thing, Vaughn does her thing, this Tifa does her thing. And my RF is just going to LB. Oh, it's 50%, wow. A few hits, nobody cares. And now, I'm not going to forget about this. So where is Assault Strike Plus? Goodbye Mirage. Quad, let's imbue everyone with fire. And just triple tag chain. Let's send in her. And done. Oh yeah. So you don't really need anything here. I mean, really honestly, do I even need a budget guide? I mean, it's pretty apparent that Tifa is way more than enough for this. So Tifa dealt 3.8 billion, well, Terra damage capped is. But yeah, I mean, my Tifa, she is already on a budget build, so as you've seen, you really don't need a Arif that has my gear. So I'm just gonna show the team real quick, or the gearing, depart without a companion, we don't need one. So the Tifa again, Brave Shift, this is the gear, other than Premium Heart, which is her own STMR, that is the only thing you need, but you have this if you have NVA Tifa. And the rest of it is pretty much free gear. Lion's Heart was free last week, like I said, and nothing else here is really that detrimental. She dealt 1.8 billion or 2.8 billion more than the boss has HP. I believe these bosses have 1 billion HP. So yeah, I guess this is pretty much as good as it gets, right? Cecil has a bit of gear, but the boss was supposed to deal magic damage. He didn't, so if you really want to be safe, you can bring Galoof, you can bring Behemoth, any physical tank to absorb these hits, and you're done, right? You probably could just also equip Vaughn for passive provoke evasion, and he'd be good to go too, right? Here's Luna Freya, completely naked, or almost completely naked. That doesn't even matter, you don't need it anyway. So yeah, I mean, if you want to check out my Arif, who really, all you need is just the Arif unit, tag chain, tag LB at EX plus 2, and you'll be good to go. Now, if your Arif does not have LB ready, you probably should level her limit burst, because the limit burst, the difference between an unleveled limit burst of Arif and a fully leveled LB of Arif is that its cost is significantly reduced. A level 1 out of 40 limit burst on Arif is, I believe, 100 LB crystals, and this one is 60. And her EX plus 2 passive fills exactly 60 LB crystals. So get her LB to max. Alright, thank you all for watching. Like I said, this is already a budget build. You don't need that Arif at gear anyway. I mean, if you really, really want the proof, because I can already see someone saying, this is not a budget build with a Arif build like this, so let's unequip Arif completely and do this all over again, just to prove the point that Arif does not matter at all. So we're just gonna repeat over here, just gonna break, do anything here with full LB gauge, Meteor Strike, we'll tag LB on Arif. Alright, we will dispel the Mirage. We'll have Arif, Fire Imbue, triple tag chain. Tifa is going to limit. Brave Shift. And done. 4.6 billion. Yeah. Questions? I don't think so, right? So yeah, thank you all for watching. That's pretty much it for content this week. I do have plans for a video on Sunday though. It is going to be about how to play FFBE on an emulator. I'm getting the question pretty much every week now. How to play it on an emulator because people have it crashing all the time. Yeah, that's because you're using a Google version of the game, not an Amazon version. But that's what I'll explain in the video on Sunday. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a nice first day. I hope your pulls went well if you pulled for Celes. And we'll see each other tomorrow for the Celes review. Bye bye.